all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember what he called his 2 interceptions. He said those are inexcusable. And when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all of the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Kirk is the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked up by Trayvon Mary. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. A give, here's Benson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jags offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the 50, he'll set up to under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Now a give up the middle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Come on, set, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Up the middle, here's Etienne. Now a loose football. The Cowboys have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught. And they talk about the points of pressure, and the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball.
And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. On the move, left is Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down on what will... Third and 9. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's a gain of 3. And a Cowboy 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. They face second down and 7.
Let's go now. Pick up.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start, and this first half nightmare continues.
In a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of a game, and so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half, but up until this point, this team is in complete control.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into space at the 45. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Handoff, trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout, they'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And to the right side, he's got Andrews. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the...
And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go. The Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
Cowboys 35, Jaguars 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Jaguars offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a...
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick-6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Now a give on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. And down he goes. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll punt it away for the second time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout: too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. And that means 4th down coming up. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a run going left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll throw out of the gun. That one taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case,
here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to ETN.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
And he will score. Christian Kirk, touchdown Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlight. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So, no... They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he will score again. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense and Xavier Worthy getting set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. And he's going to wind up taking it all the way into the end zone. But it's all going to be for naught. There's a penalty flag way back downfield. Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. He'll drop to throw. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. How about that for getting what you need? It's a gain of 9 on 4th and 8. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, here's a handoff. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On second down, they'll run. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Now a give up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong. And he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Now it is 1st and goal. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That